The Pedalboard Power Cable Kit gives any player the freedom to custom fit their pedal chain with up to 6 premium quality power cables. Plug in, power up, and play.
All our gods have abandoned us. All our gods have abandoned us. I felt God concealing the blade. He said, look at the fucking mess they made. They treat their hands if they were made of gold. But there is worthlessness for souls they sold.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Perry with Premier Guitar here in Nashville, Tennessee, at the Cannery Ballroom today, talking to the guys from Architects. I'm very excited about this. Man, I know you guys aren't doing press on this tour, except for us, which I'm super, super flattered. So, Monica at Speakeasy and everybody at Epitaph, thank you so much for making this happen, because this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and we've gotten a lot of emails about this. So,
awesome.
Thanks so much for taking the time to do this.
Thanks for coming down.
This rules. All right, let's get right to it.
Sure.
I see a roasted maple neck.
Sure, you want to start with this?
Signature telly. Yeah, this
Cool.
thing is sick.
So this is my signature Barabone with LSL. This is kind of the second version of one that we've worked on for a while, 24 fret version. I was kind of going for I wanted like a kind of a 50s butterscotch with kind of a metal twist on it. So
Totally.
it's a 27.5-inch scale, so it's quite long. We play 6-string only, so
I
it's,
love that.
which is cool. It's quite a low tuning in this one, so that's why I kind of wanted something with a bit longer scale on it to
Are
hold
you
that.
going F sharp?
This is F sharp, yeah.
Okay.
So all of our tunings kind of are like a C sharp standard that kind of have a couple string variances,
Variant
but
from there,
kind of
sure.
give or take on that. Yeah.
So just out of curiosity, why do you guys, I mean, I love that you're playing a baritone, it's awesome, and I love having a longer scale.
Yeah.
It almost feels more natural to me for some reason, but why not 7s? If you're gonna tune that low, how come you guys never switched over to 7s?
It was mostly just kind of a tonality thing, because we do a G sharp tuning as well, which has kind of an interesting, it's like a
Flob to
open minor 7th kind of, so it's like not a traditional open power chord. So it was just kind of a thing that evolved over time, and it's really just the one string that gets dropped. So we kind of like having the normal tension and playability of a
Gotcha.
6-string, and then just have kind of.
So are you just running an extra heavy top string?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
So it's basically like a 6-string tuning, or rather a 7-string tuning with
a
one
6-string.
string missing almost. Right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good workaround.
Yeah.
And I do feel like on 7 strings, especially if you're getting down into lower tunings, A and B and stuff, that the tension is just weird.
Well, that's just it, right? Not all 7 or even 8 strings are long scale. So in my opinion, it kind of defeats the purpose, because you need to keep the string tension. So.
Right.
And for me, I prefer a lighter string on a longer scale versus a shorter scale on a bigger string, because you still can kind of get that twang you would get on a regular standard scale, right?
Right.
On a
It
normal
almost
tuning.
feels like a natural guitar.
Yeah,
right?
so it's
Yeah.
basically trying to mimic E or like a normal tuning, just low, so you don't have that flop, and it's still easy to play hard and dig in and get articulation and everything.
It's awesome. I love the heel back here. So
Yeah.
you can get a bunch of reach. Check this out, guys.
Yeah. So
Awesome scoop.
I just want something really comfortable with kind of vintage flair on it.
Sure. And this is almost a little softer here as well on the backside.
Yeah, so we
Love
worked on that and just make it a little. I mean, I'm not playing up high very often, but it's just nice to have that comfortability and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you got in there? Bare knuckles, right? The new Mishas?
Yeah, these are the Ragnaroks, this is my first one with them. They're really cool. They're quite aggressive, very hot, but they still do cleans quite well and have a great split sound, which I do use
Oh,
sometimes.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Is that for both?
Yep, so it's just like a master split, so you can have
Killer.
Yeah, kind of traditional telly emulated sounds
That's
as
pretty
well.
versatile.
Yeah, so I have some guitars with 5-way switches too, but I really fairly seldom use it live, even though it's cool, but this is just simple 3-way volume and then a tap, and this is actually bypassed for tone at the moment, but.
Maybe it's because I'm from Nashville, but nothing makes me happier than to see really heavy bands playing traditional style guitars, because it's kind of gotten out of, I don't know, taste or something like that. But really, if you think about it, a telly is a slab of wood that they got right the first time, man. You know what I mean? It's
absolutely.
like 60-year-old technology that just works right. I love that.
And there's just obviously a little modern touches and stuff like that, but it's pretty standard, really.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sleek. Love it. And I love the neck, man.
Yeah.
What's the profile like? Is it pretty flat?
It's pretty, I think that we went with I can't remember if it's a 14 or 16-inch radius on it, but
Some locked
I like them
tuners.
flat without being crazy flat.
Cool.
Yeah, it just sounds great. It's really nice and stable. And on this trip, we've been in some kind of weird climates as well.
Sure.
We went from Phoenix to Denver to Florida, so it was all over the place, and it was quite sturdy the whole way through.
I'm guessing they sprayed this with nitrocellulose, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it looks like it's starting to check a little bit.
Yeah,
almost.
it was pre-relics, but I'm a big fan of
okay.
kind of nitro finishes just because they
too.
wear nice and they tend to sound a bit better acoustically. And
Plus, I think a lot of modern lacquers are so thick and plasticky that it
time.
really
it's-
kind of kills your
I
tone.
really notice it now. Like
Right, yeah, having a guitar that's nitro,
they just
yeah.
breathe so well, and like I feel if a guitar is nice and clear
Resonant,
acoustically, obviously that's going to translate when it's plugged in too. So
What is this? Is this alder?
this is roasted ash.
Ash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, I've kind of not found my favorite wood yet, but so I've got some ash, some
Yeah.
alder, but I feel like the tuning kind of makes a difference too. Like sometimes we use alder and it kind of has a cool core tone with our tuning and stuff like that. Like the fundamental notes kind of pop through nice and clear. But
So are these available for
they
purchase?
are. Yep. These are available now. I think there's a 22 fret version available as well, which I can show you afterwards. But
Cool.
this is you can order these.
That's the one. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's great too because it's not really obvious that it's a metal guitar. You could play country on
unassuming.
it.
Yeah.
So it's really versatile. It's good just for if you're doubling some tracks in the studio, you want some big thick chords, rhythm stuff. You could use it very traditionally as well.
If you tuned it up, you could do some Texas country
Totally.
on that thing,
Yeah.
and it'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.